Imagine how embarrassing it is having people stalk your Instagram, your TikTok, whatever you do daily, paying that much attention to your life. Well, that's called fan behavior because why would someone be spending so much time and energy looking at what you're doing? They're obsessed with you. This should be a compliment to you. Imagine that they are so bored in their daily life that they spend their precious time on earth stalking you. Honestly, you should feel honored and you should feel bad for them that they have nothing better to do in their life than look at what you're doing. Like, honestly, I feel so bad for the people trying to stalk me daily, checking out my Instagram, my TikTok, whatever I'm doing, preying on my downfall. Like, imagine you have such limited time on earth and you spend your time doing that. And the only way that they can feel better about themselves is by putting you down, or by waiting for you to fail, or by trying to say that something is embarrassing, whatever you post. No one cares what you post. Literally, we're all on a floating rock. Think about that for a second. Like, it literally doesn't matter. If you're not harming anyone and if you're doing what you love, why not post and share about it with the world? People are so insecure with themselves nowadays that they're projecting their insecurities onto you. So, for example, if I am talking with someone and someone says something really rude to me, like, oh, I hate your hair. Like, your hair is so ugly. Or I find out that someone is talking bad about me and they say, like, oh, yeah, Sarah's hair is so disgusting. My first initial reaction, and yours should be too, should be, wow, I feel so bad for that person that they're projecting their insecurities onto me, because most likely they are extremely insecure about their hair. Because imagine you are that insecure within yourself that you have to tear down other people to make yourself feel better. And because clearly they have no control over you, so they are trying to destroy people's images of you. So what do? They tell other people bad things about you. And honestly, let them. Let them talk poorly about you. Honestly, the best thing I could have ever done in my life was just follow the let them theory. Because since I've been living with the let them theory, honestly, just think about it. Let them ghost you. Let them leave. You can't control them, so what's the point? There's no point in trying to chase after a person because what's meant for you will simply find you. Nothing in life you will miss because whatever is meant for you will find you. You will never have to worry about missing out about something because if you're supposed to experience it, you will experience it. And you might think at the moment, like, no, I need this person, or this person has to come back. Trust me, they were removed for a reason. And either they taught you a lesson, you were able to spend time with this person, you were able to experience together great things, and you were able to learn a lot from each other, but now your journey has parted and now you're going separate ways. And honestly, everything happens for a reason. Just remember that, because people come and go and only a few people stay. But remember, at the end of the day, you always have yourself. You will always have yourself no matter what, no matter where you are, no matter who you're with, you will always have yourself. So you have to make sure to love yourself and really take care of yourself. I'm gonna have myself for the rest of my life. Why should I spend my time on earth thinking, oh my gosh, I don't like my hair, or oh my gosh, I don't look good in this picture, or no, be your number one biggest fan. Be your biggest supporter. You only have yourself. You might think you know what is best for you at the moment and that you know that this person should stay or come and go, but trust me, people are removed for a reason. And the worst thing that I've experienced multiple times is lessons will keep repeating themselves until you've learned. So for example, I used to have a lot of issues with fake friends. I kept finding myself with people that just didn't have the purest intentions. And whenever something happened, this was a few years ago back, I would just think like, oh no, it's fine. Like, they're my friends, it's okay, like forgive and forget. But no. And the lesson kept repeating itself. And I kept finding myself surrounded by people that were disrespectful, rude, genuinely just not nice people. Just imagine this, you are on this earth, you make your own decisions and you choose people that are bad friends, people that treat you poorly. What does that say about yourself? You have to make sure the people you surround yourself with are making you better, are elevating you. not tearing you down or making you feel bad about yourself. You are the only person who can decide who you are friends with and who you let yourself surround with in your circle. Every day is a new and fresh start. And honestly, I think it's such a beautiful thing being able to wake up every morning and decide for myself today what I'm gonna do, how I'm gonna be, what my mood is, because honestly, every time when I wake up, I start with gratitude. I say, I'm so thankful to be alive. Like, I'm so grateful. Like, thank you so much, universe, or whatever. If you're religious, if you want to pray to God, like, just start off with gratitude, because the more grateful you are, the more you receive. And remember, the universe isn't on a budget. So whenever you want something, you have the power to achieve it. And honestly, I just think it's such a beautiful thing being able to wake up every morning and express your gratitude, because you only know what you've lost when you don't have it anymore. So for example, I do gymnastics on a horse. So I injured myself in December. And before that, I was never grateful for my body being healthy and fit. And now through this injury, I was able to learn how grateful I actually was beforehand, that I was able to train fully. Didn't have any pain while doing my gymnastics. And now I really, really, really appreciate slowly being able to come back, start competing again, and start doing all these different things with less pain. So I see this as a lesson. So rather than being like, oh my gosh, I fell and I hurt myself and everything is ruined, and having this like negative mindset, I'll be like, okay, what can I learn from this experience? Like, what can I take away from this experience? Like, is this trying to teach me gratitude, or is this trying to teach me appreciation, or is this trying to teach me patience? So honestly, try and see everything as a lesson in disguise, because at the end of the day, either I think about it like, okay, I hurt my shoulder, life's over, I'm so mad, why did this happen to me? Why am I the victim? Why am I always getting hurt? Or I can think like, okay, what is this teaching me? Now I can focus on other aspects. Like, I can focus on more flexibility because I can't train my arms. Okay, is this teaching me like patience? Is this teaching me how to be more grateful about my sport? So honestly, you just have to take the best of it. Being negative will never give you a positive life. Trying to see everything through rose-colored glasses is honestly the way to go, because ever since I've started being more positive, my life has literally shifted and I've become such a happy person, being able to live alone happily and just being very grateful every day when I wake up. I don't care if you don't like me, you don't even like yourself. When someone doesn't like you, it usually has nothing to do with you. Usually they're projecting their insecurities onto you, being jealous and something. And honestly, what I've learned, being jealous brings absolutely nothing. Try, instead of being jealous, be inspired. Be inspired by people. Someone is better than you, okay, use that as motivation to train more. Like, it's all about the way you take it. And just remember, lessons are always going to repeat themselves. And I always see lessons being repeated as a reminder that I haven't healed from something yet. So if I'm really upset or hurt about something and a situation keeps repeating itself, I think to myself, okay, what am I trying to learn here? What am I trying to figure out, or what is the universe, or whatever you want to believe in, trying to communicate with me? What haven't I healed yet from? Because it's so important to just take time for yourself and realize, okay, maybe an ex-boyfriend really hurt your feelings when they broke up or says terrible things about you, and then when you still hear his name, that's still a sensitive factor. Like, okay, that's not a problem. You can focus on yourself and try and focus on healing and just focusing on finding peace with it. An amazing book I have recommended to all my friends after they are having a little bit of struggle in their personal life is this book. And it's been through a lot. It's been through so many places with me, so it's already really in poor shape. However, it's called A Gentle Reminder. And it's just such a beautiful book, focusing on self-love and just realizing that everything happens for a reason and everything is going to be okay. And I always tell my friends, like, oh, when they come, like, stop at random page and read it. And this is the first sentence on the page. One of the hardest lessons you will ever have to learn in life, that you do not need closure to heal and move on from. And honestly, that was just one random page in the book. I can honestly recommend it. I got mine off of Amazon. So I would definitely recommend reading this book if you've just gone through heartbreak, or if you're like trying to let go and learn how to just be more happy in life. I'm sure we've all had a moment in our life where we've wanted to just consistently check on someone's Instagram or TikTok. It's a natural human need just to check in what other people are doing. However, when you do it, don't you feel bad about yourself that you're wasting your precious time looking at what other people are doing or trying to be envious or jealous? And honestly, when people do it to you, don't you feel empowered? Don't give people that power by watching their every move and seeing what they do, because you are only engraving them more and more into your brain, and even subconsciously you're putting them on a pedestal. You're putting them above you because you are spending your precious time on earth stalking other people, looking at people's Instagrams. And honestly, you can do so much better with your time. Journal, go for a walk, go to the beach, do something nice, meet up with friends, enjoy your life, get your degree, start a cooking class, bake something, do something better with your time that you can actually be proud of later in the day. Because imagine you spend your entire day scrolling through social media, scrolling through TikTok, being in bed, stalking other people, saying, oh my gosh, this person's doing this or this person's on vacation and stuff. Think about what you can do for yourself to really improve your daily routine. Kill them with kindness. If you have someone that clearly doesn't like you and is clearly being rude and mean to you, do not give them the power of being rude back. Don't show any emotion. Honestly, be kind. Because imagine this, someone is being really terrible and mean to you. First of all, they must be very insecure in their life and they're projecting their insecurities onto you, because why, if I would be a happy person, would I be aggressive and rude and disrespectful towards you? No, that's not worth my energy. And honestly, imagine you are so frustrated and want to yell at someone and you're really angry because they did something and then they are kind to you. I would be shook. I'd be shocked. I wouldn't know what to say. And honestly, it catches people off guard. So I can only recommend, if someone is being rude to you, try and be kind. You never know what they're going through. And it's already sad enough that they're projecting their insecurities onto you, being disrespectful, spending that much energy being rude to you. It's honestly sad. You should feel bad for them and honestly wish them the best. I hope that they heal. That's my favorite thing to say. If someone is being so mean to me, whenever I talk about it with my friends, I just say, I hope that they heal. I hope that they heal from whatever trauma they have, that they have to be so rude and disrespectful, and that they're wasting their daily life being so angry. Another thing I love thinking about is that if I disrespect you, you have the power to let it influence you or not. So you can't control people's actions, but you can solely control your reaction to it. So if someone were to disrespect you in a foreign language that you don't understand, it doesn't have any meaning to you because you don't understand the words, you don't understand the meaning behind it. And I think that's such a beautiful thing to think about it, because if someone is yelling at you or being disrespectful towards you, just take the meaning away. Just think, wow, they are so insecure and projecting their insecurities. They are so sad in life that they have to yell at me right now. Be more powerful, be elevated. Don't drop to their level. No matter how hard it is in that moment to yell back, don't, because you are then on the same wavelength as them and you deserve better. You are elevating higher. If you have a hater or someone that disrespects you, be thankful. Allow it as motivation. It's embarrassing enough that someone is stalking you 24/7, talking bad about you. Like, they have to talk bad about you because no one is listening when they talk about themselves. So just think about that. Let that sink in. And if you are someone that likes to hate, I hope you heal. Honestly, I hope that you take some time and reflect to yourself and what's going on with you and why you have this constant need to be rude to other people. You should spend that energy and focus it on yourself and just figure out, why am I so desperate to hate? Why do I want to drag people down? And your soul is way too pretty to deal with ugly energy. And just going back to the let them theory, honestly, let people misunderstand you. Let people talk poorly about you. It shows enough about their character already. And honestly, everything happens for a reason. And since I've been living this way, I've been so much happier, because I think to myself, like, everything I'm supposed to experience will come to me. I am open for new opportunities, and I'm just grateful and happy to live every day and be healthy, have an amazing opportunity to just be in different countries and different places. And I just think it's something really beautiful to just wake up in the morning and say things that you're grateful about? Or do you even compliment yourself? You should start complimenting yourself, like in the mirror, saying affirmations, saying that I'm so beautiful, I'm so strong, I'm so powerful, I'm so happy in life. And just try it for a week and watch how your life shifts for the better. Once you try and stop controlling people, you will be so much happier, because at the end of the day, you can't control people. If someone wants to cheat, they will. There's nothing that you can do to control that. If a friend wants to treat you poorly, there's nothing that you can do. You have to let them go, because at the end of the day, you deserve better. You deserve a person that makes you feel loved, a person that you can spend your Sundays laying in bed with, laughing about the most random things and just being happy in life. You deserve friends that support you and are there for you and are fun on a night out and don't make you feel bad, because you deserve the best. How you speak about yourself matters so much. The words you say become a reality. So if every day I wake up and I'm like, oh, I'm so ugly, like people hate me, I have such a negative mind, your brain starts to believe it. So imagine your words are so powerful. Why would you say negative things? Why would you say things like, I can't do this? Say, I can't do it yet. I will learn. I am learning it. Like, there's no point in talking negatively, because it's not benefiting you. It's making your life worse. Wake up in the morning and say positive affirmations. Say positive things about yourself, because there's no point in talking poorly about yourself. The words you say matter. Words become a reality. If I say, I'm so smart, or I'm so beautiful, or I'm so happy, multiple times, your brain starts to believe it and actually starts to envision it. So I kind of think of this as like a fake it till you make it, but in a positive sense. So if I keep saying like, oh, I am this, I am this, I am respected, I am grateful, like all these things, your mind is going to change. And I just think that's something really beautiful to just try. Even just try it as like an experiment and see how your life will change for the better. If your life is already miserable, then there's no point in saying more negative things. Just try being positive. Even if it sounds cliche, it's true, it works. I love saying positive things, or also not allowing my friends to speak poorly about themselves, saying like, don't ever say things like, oh, I'm so dumb. No, you're not. You're human, and you're here for the first time as well, and you're learning. It's just so important to just be nice to yourself, because as I said before, you only have yourself for the rest of your life. Like, you only have yourself for the rest of your life. So be kind. Be kind to yourself and say that it's okay. It was a learning mistake, or for the plot, or it's just for a better experience. And you've learned so many things so far from bad things that have happened. And honestly, try and take the best things out of it. Try and be grateful. Try and see the positive, because what's the point in just seeing the negative? It doesn't benefit you. And honestly, if you have people that are hating on you right now, just remember that karma exists. And I'm a true believer in karma. So whatever good you put out, the good will come back to you. And just try and be the best version of yourself every day, because you deserve it. You owe it to yourself to try and be the best person. Eating healthy, going to the gym, of course, in moderation, but just try it and see how your life changes for the better. Because at the end of the day, you only have yourself, and no one is going to come save you. You have to do it yourself.